Hi, I'm the world's most nervous woman, and my favorite activity is recording my podcast where we listen to scary audio clips in the middle of the night with all the lights off. We record 10 minutes at a time over the course of several days, but we still release every Friday. The only way I know how to listen to MP3 files is on my MacBook and dragging and dropping them into GarageBand. We make $1.1 million a year on Patreon. Welcome back. How
everybody.
Are you?
Hi, I'm Heather.
And I'm Blake, and this is Keep Me Young, your weekly podcast to watch two millennials keep each other culturally relevant through pop culture, media, entertainment, video games, politics. The world is our oyster, baby, as we say every week.
Hey, Blake, you're looking a little different today. What's going on?
I am looking a little bit different today, and that's because I'm standing. He stands. Everyone clap. He stands.
Did you ever get a walking pad?
I did.
You were talking about that.
I should be doing a walking pad during this. I should be getting my exercise in, but I can't because I'm in the middle of a filming segment. I think this happened last time at Christmas time too. I was in the middle of filming and then I was like, wait, I need to stop for the podcast and take a little break and then come back to filming. Yes, I'm in the middle of filming my next video, my Hear Me Outs for literally everything. I said everything's fair game this time, so we'll see how that goes.
What is the strangest? Have you come up with all of them already?
Yeah, they got suggested, and I've gotten Luis, my streaming co-host / dear friend. He puts together a list of 40 for me to live react to. So that's what we do. And so I kind of improvise it. I figured this is better for me to not, because I just finished doing the Pokemon War Crimes, which is like super scripted and a lot of research and just like a lot of extra work. And so I'm taking a break between them for this one video that's more improvisatory. So that way I don't have to like do a bunch of prep work and I can kind of just like breathe for a second. And that's what I'm doing. So this has been more improv day. So luckily I didn't have to prepare anything besides just setting up the set today and filming. But I'm halfway done. I'm going to do the second half after this.
Amazing.
But I figured this is a nice little break between to kind of keep the juices flowing, but not having to like wear myself out on one type of thing. So that's a good time.
A little behind the scenes for everybody. And I can't remember if we definitely told this story already, but if there's anybody who knows how to improvise, it is Blake. One of the first things we ever did together was do a 2-person improv exercise at a quote unquote job at an opera camp.
Yes. And we do have more people here now. So we could at least like slightly recount this, I feel like, because we were given this exercise on like the first day of this like 2-3 week opera camp. Because in the moment we thought it was super fun because I'd never taken an improv class and I was still I had just finished undergrad. So I was not really taught these things very well.
Oh my God.
In my music undergrad that was not very acting heavy.
I was in my high school's improv troupe. I was one of only 2 voice majors. We had majors in my high school. Voice majors who was in the theater troupe, infiltrating with all the theater kids. They were called the Fighting Gnomes. That's right. Shout out, Fighting Gnomes.
But yeah, at this opera program, they had us learn about yes and, which I mean Heather already knew, but I did not. And we were practicing.
What a crazy time with each other and in like place to learn yes and. Thing. My God. Yeah,
it was very crazy, and it was kind of just like you guys get into pairs and you keep bouncing off each other in the story, and it's like we're at a beach, and then Heather's like yes, and there's a hurricane. I'm like yes, and we're naked. Yes, and it was like and it got in. I remember whatever it was. It got really like insane, really fast.
We started talking about doing coke. That's where it ended up. That's what I remember.
Yes, that is what it was. I remember that. We were like the sand is coke or something like that.
Neither of us having ever done coke at that point, and never for me. But
nope.
Yeah. But also it was like, it couldn't have been a more perfect pairing of 2 people to
certainly not. It was kismet.
It was
kismet.
It's beautiful.
But in hindsight, we realized later on that the yes and exercise was for them to teach us how to not push back during those 3 weeks. And anything we were told. They're like, you guys, so now that you've learned yes and, you guys can now be yes and for the whole 3 weeks. And we're like,
it's not a very yes and approach to these scenes. It's not a very yes and approach to this schedule.
No. Certainly not. No, because we had zero input, and that's what the yes and was about. Yeah. They're like, you're gonna do what we say, and then you're gonna go the extra mile if you feel like.
It's really diabolical, and like really in a great way, in a really effective way.
Yeah, still had a great time.
Yeah.
But like, I think it was in spite of all of that. To be fair. But,
yes.
But anyway. But yes, welcome. So yeah, no, I'm doing my little improvisatory video right now, which thank God they taught me yes and, or this could never have been, maybe, who knows.
You never would have ever been able to improvise anything without that, Blake, and you know that.
Famously not. I owe them everything. I should be donating. But yeah. But welcome back. So this is why I will be standing. You might see me rock around a lot because I have ADHD, and so it's going to be it's gonna be a fun experience for everybody today. Sorry, don't watch this on 2 times speed or whatever. You just see me like the whole time. No, can't sit still, Jennings. That's what they called me. Actually, it was wouldn't shut up, Jennings, in middle school. So I got both. I got both the bad parts.
That wasn't your nickname for real, was it?
No. No, they didn't do it through names. They did it through actions. Like I had a 6th grade teacher who like threw pencils at me when I talked too much.
That's Texas, babe. Wow.
That's Texas, baby. But yeah, always a fun time.
Amazing.
But yes, we are back for Keep Me Young. And I guess for the sake of brevity, for once in our lives, I suppose. Heather, what's keeping you young this week?
Well, for the sake of brevity, I have 3 things that are keeping me young.
Yeah.
But they're all
sick.
They're all connected because they all have to do with gay people. And one is the most recent. It's not keeping me young that somebody died. I don't believe in like rejoicing when someone dies because we're all on life's treadmill toward being back one with the earth. However, the comment sections of my local newspapers in South Carolina, the comment sections reacting to Senator Lindsey Graham passing away are incredible.
Oh, really? Like pro him or pro him passing?
There's one. Okay, so the Charleston City paper, my hometown, had a headline that was like South Carolinians are mourning something. And let me find the screenshots that I took. It was like, name one mourning South Carolinian. All right, Lord, you were really, really close this time. I know you can do it. I believe in you. Meaning like,
oh my God,
keep going.
Oh my God,
God is
You're
real.
Doing amazing, sweetie.
Also, there was like another angle that was like, nobody gives a shit. Some comments include, I don't think anyone cares. Anywho, I just bought some new furniture for my house.
Oh my God.
Somebody said,
Jesus Christ.
I'm torn, ... about what to order for dinner. Incredible.
Oh my God.
South Carolina doesn't always. South Carolina usually lets you down, but in this moment, they really surprised me, and we all are kind of uniting together. Okay, so that's one. 2, another gay thing.
I will say the only thing I'll say about that is as an employed person, I plead the fifth on my personal opinions about it. But also as an employed person, I can tell you one part of it that's extremely neutral, which is me. When I first found out about it, I was on Twitter and I saw like Pop Base or something like that showed that Lindsey Graham passed away, and I saw the picture and I was like, oh, they picked the wrong picture. That's not Mitch McConnell. And I was like, oh wait, what?
Right?
It was Lindsey, not Mitch?
These things,
I was shocked.
I know. A lot of the other comments were like, these things come in 3s. Let's just see what happens. Let's just stay tuned.
There is that.
So, Lady G, rest in peace. In other gay news,
In other gay news, Jesus Christ.
In other demonstrably proven gay news, there's a women's Major League Baseball. There's a women's baseball league, professional baseball league, Major League Baseball league. And they're just all gay and they have great butts, as baseball players do. It is well known. Baseball players have excellent butts. They've got the tight pants.
Let it be known, Heather's a cleat chaser.
Oh my God. Am I?
Yep.
It's really...
Maybe.
Let's see. Maybe I'm into...
Let's see.
WLB. WMLB. So then the men's would be MMLB. I definitely believe in putting an M in front of men's sports if we're going to put a W in front of women's sports.
Absolutely. One of my favorite jokes ever is from Smosh. You know, the YouTube channel Smosh. Yeah. But they still do stuff. And it's with like a full cast now of people. And one of the guys, very funny. They're actually very funny. They're all like really good improv actors. I thought it was just like a bunch of YouTubers getting together. And it was like, okay, well, they're probably just really loud. Actors. But they're actually all like LA actors who like were out of work and wanted to go take on this job. It's literally Dropout. Like it's like Dropout, I think, is inspired by, I want to say, don't crucify me if I'm wrong. I want to say that Dropout was after Smosh, and Smosh kind of set the blueprint of that. Maybe.
Dropout is College Humor.
Yes. Okay, so they probably went in tandem. They probably grew together into like what this was.
Probably. I feel like Smosh and College
they trade
Humor.
a lot. A lot of people from Smosh go on to Dropout stuff, and I think vice versa.
Cool.
So they're cousins, but there was a joke from one of the guys on Smosh that was like he was playing a character, and he was like I went to a game from the NBA. I've heard it's like the WNBA but for dudes.
Love it.
I thought that was good.
Keep that bit rolling. Everybody keep that bit rolling. Yeah. So TBD, there's a New York, LA, Boston, and maybe Chicago. Those are those are the only cities in the United States.
That's the only ones.
And there are only 4 teams and they all are playing in Illinois. I'm pretty sure. None of them are actually in the towns yet. They're just doing like summer league. And finally, my last bit of gay news that is keeping me young past Pride Month is that Layla from Secret Lives of Mormon Wives is dating a woman, people.
Shut up. Wait. So wait. I got to remember which one is Layla?
Layla is the one who struggled with eating disorder.
Yes. Our beautiful model queen.
Yes. Very tall.
She's not dating the curly hair guy anymore.
No. They broke up.
And she's dating a woman.
Yeah. Tatted up. Tatted up woman. And there are all these I feel like this happened multiple times on Mormon Wives where like somebody does a soft launch of their relationship where all you can see is somebody's arm. They're like holding the hand of whoever they're dating and all you see is their forearm. So then like obviously people were doing this like deep dive of tattoos being like, is it this? Is it this? Is it this? Is it this? And they think they found the person. But
Diva,
it's like
that new season's gonna fucking hit. That season's gonna be like crack.
Wait.
Oh my wait. God.
It is my drug.
Oh my God. As if this genuinely, it came to a point last season where the only thing that could redeem them is if one of them is gay. And we got it.
And our girl, and we got Layla, taking one for the team.
Wow. I'm so excited. That's amazing.
Yeah. So I'm bathing nude in the Fountain of Youth this week.
Was Layla not the one during like the sex retreat thing or when that sex scientist came that was scared of sex?
She was the one who had never had an orgasm. So
every time.
I'm just saying,
like clockwork, baby, like clockwork. I've had many a female-oriented friend who has said something along the lines of like, yeah, I date men, but I've seen them turn down the hottest men that ever lived in the world who are super nice to them, and I'm like, what? Why? And they're like, I don't know, I just wasn't feeling it. 5 years later, bam, woman immediately locked down, happiest they've ever been in their lives, probably married.
Exactly, probably secret married.
Every time.
Yeah, we love to see it. We love to see it. Can't wait for that season 2 come out.
We love to see it.
Oh, okay. Gracing us with your dulcet tones. Careful.
Thank you. I do. I love my little dulcet tones. Thank you. I appreciate that.
I went to a real old-fashioned opera audition yesterday. Can you believe? It went really well. I just hadn't done that in a long time.
Nice. Yeah. Nice. I thought you were going to say you were like proctoring it or something.
No, like I participated in it. Like I put on mascara on my eyelashes and I went and sang in front of people. Isn't that crazy?
Put on your fancy shoes.
Crazy that we did that like 3 to 4 times a week sometimes.
Heather, I swear to God, it sounds so pretentious and rude. But every time I see like one of the summer programs we did when they're like when they're showing their students or they're like video interviewing them, I'm like, oh, people still do that?
I know. Yes. Oh my God. And the audition.
No, I was the last person to do that.
Exactly.
And anybody after me has a different experience.
The first
That's not
and the
how
last.
this works.
Yes.
Nobody's getting a degree in opera anymore.
No, they don't offer them anymore. Here's the thing. No. It was in a new studio space that I had never been to before, Sunlight Studios. And
Sunlight Studios.
Never heard of it. And there were a lot of musical theater babies there. And there was like an open call for Spring Awakening. So it was like people 10 plus years younger than me, like actively, auditioning for jobs because we were all in the workforce together.
They would key your car for that role.
God.
They would.
It was literally
crazy stuff
right next door to the door that I had to go in. And like, it was just fascinating what they were wearing, what they were singing, what they were saying to each other, how they were hyping themselves up. Fascinating.
Yeah, of course. I was in LA this past weekend for a secret creator trip, which I'm very excited. I'll be able to talk about eventually, but I can't yet because the game's not out yet or even announced, which is exciting. But during that time, I went to go see Michael Lors, friend of the pod, friend of all my channels, of course. You may know him, viewers, as Lux from Date Everything, the voice actor for Lux from Date Everything.
Hot.
But I met with Michael Lors in West Hollywood, and we were just hanging around and walking around, and I was talking about my old opera stuff, and like I was talking about like an audition where I had to go from one studio to another, like across town, and then he was like, "Oh, Shetler Studios," and I was like. Because he has an MT background.
Don't
and so like you have to
and like so like
dead. Right. And so opera singers here or any MT people really, if you run into somebody else in the wild that just knows what Shetler Studios is, it's like seeing a dog walk on like its hind legs or something, I'm just like what?
We don't talk about this.
You know it. You know it. That's crazy.
The secret magic. Yeah.
Yeah. The secret wild times. But it was fun. It was LA was very fun though. I will say I really enjoyed it. Yeah, I was only there for 2 days, so there wasn't enough time for me to hate it. But I remember the whole time I was there, like 2 or 3 people were like, sorry about this heat wave. It was 83.
And dry.
I was pissed. I was like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
You don't know.
Yeah. You don't know what it feels like to walk outside into a soup.
No. You don't know how it feels. That was that Disney Channel song. Yeah. To be so fucking hot. Anyway.
Don't remember that.
It was that, on the outside looking in. It was that one girl. I can't remember her name, and I can't remember what movie it was for. But it was for like but it was so funny because it was like a song about like this. It was about this girl who like talking about being a loser or whatever. But like everyone in the music video, including her, is like objectively pretty, like commercially attractive.
Yeah, of course.
So. That's always fun. I mean, Disney back in the day is bound to be.
Hey, I don't know how it feels to be a Disney Channel original movie child star and look like that.
No kidding.
No kidding. Adolescence. I sure don't. You're right.
No kidding. Yep. I want to say like Jordan Pruitt or something like that. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
Memory.
But
speaking of adolescence and child stars, what's keeping you young?
You ate that.
Thank you.
On the outside, on the outside looking in is Disney song. I'm just gonna get this really quick. But Disney song. It is by. Is it going to be by? Is it? It's Jordan Pruitt.
Blake.
That's crazy. I hate that.
It's crazy that I can picture what Jordan Pruitt looks like. Didn't have cable growing up. Only watched Disney Channel at my grandparents' house, and I still have.
She's that famous.
That's crazy.
I know. Oh, and she's like 75 pounds soaking wet, and she's like, "You don't get it." I'm like, "You're literally."
Yeah.
Like a wet seal model. What are we talking about? But anyway,
That's so specific. She is a wet seal model.
A wet seal mannequin, like doing the little hips out. That's express, I guess, is the hips forward pose. But anyway, what's keeping me young is I'll keep it short because I don't know all the details, but it is really fun watching the updates because we're still getting more and more about it. So on Drag Race, All Stars, A'Keria Davenport and Silky Nutmeg Ganache are in the middle, have like this big spat, and they won't talk to each other. And nobody's talked about it on the show. I'm sure the producers are like dying to try to get them to tell them, and they just won't do it. But they finally figured it out and unearthed it on Twitter because apparently A'Keria said it on like a live recently. And I'm only getting secondhand retellings of this on Twitter, so I might be wrong about some facts. So if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Who cares? It's drag queen drama. Who fucking cares? But
it'll change but apparently, tomorrow. It'll be fine.
Right. So apparently A'Keria was living with Silky, and then A'Keria like moved out or something, and it was very rocky. It was a rocky relationship. I could imagine. That's two huge personalities. I imagine that would be a lot in one house.
Drag queens have to live places too. My friend lived with Monet Exchange.
Yes, that's true. And then Monet talked about him on a podcast.
LOL. Talked about his his body hair.
Our good friend.
Love it.
Yep, crazy. Wild. One man's trash, another man's treasure. What can I say? Mm-hmm. But I was like, they lived together. They lived together. And then A'Keria was gone for a bunch of gigs, I think, and was gone for a very, very long time and was like moving out and all this stuff. And then left one thing, like her Roku TV at like Silky's. And then Silky apparently waited until like the minimum amount of days to legally be able to consider it like litter or something like that. Like just like some sort of like remains there that like where A'Keria relinquished ownership by leaving it there for that long or something.
Yeah.
And so then Silky like sold it without telling A'Keria. And then A'Keria came back for the Roku TV and didn't have it to grab. And so they've apparently like not talked to each other since then.
There's
probably more to it.
I hope there's more to it. I hope they didn't lose a friendship over a Roku TV. Good Lord.
When they both are at least worth over $500,000 for sure.
Right.
Net worth got to be up there. Like they're making coin. They have Drag Race money. They have All Stars callback money. Like they're fine.
What's that?
So I'm sure it's like
called?
It's what the Roku represents. I'm sure. But
of course.
Whatever. Roku City. Yeah, it's what Roku City represents, I suppose. But at the same time,
it's the Roku City that lives inside us all along.
Yeah. I agree. So it's kind of fascinating to hear this unravel. I'm sure we'll hear more and more information as the days go on because this is very fresh. But it's been on my brain today because I'm just like, wow, if that's all it is, that's fucking stupid. It's hard to watch friendship spats on the outside looking in, Jordan Pruitt. But
what seal model?
Because it's always like it always feels so small. And then I guess if you're in it, it feels bigger.
I know. I mean, if I had to like recount some beef I had with a friend, 10 years ago or whatever, it would sound absolutely stupid, but it would make a lot of sense to me or something.
A roommate of mine didn't talk to me for like 2 weeks because I left like crumbs on the table or on the counter when I was like making toast. And like that was weird in the moment. But then it made sense later on because he was just in general a freak because it turns out he was grooming his students at his high school. So that was great. Yeah, I was like, okay, so this is small then actually compared to that. So you were just insane in general. I was not living with him when this happened. This was like years and years after we lived together. But I was like, oh, okay. See, that tracks.
Do I know this person?
No, you don't know this person.
Dang. Okay. Wow.
Definitely not.
Fascinating.
And you don't want to.
Yeah, I won't.
But I
won't ever.
No, it was funny because I was like, it was so funny because before we moved in, like we were such good friends and he was so like charming and stuff and made me feel like so important. Yeah. And then we moved in together and he was a monster, which explains the behavior. Sure. So there you go.
The monstrous behavior. When people show you who they are, believe them the first time, et cetera, et cetera.
Believe them. No, he was like so charming. It took me a minute to convince my mom that he sucked. Like it was bad.
Oh, wow. And she was like,
are you sure? And she's Team Blake every single day. But she was like, are you sure he's like that? Like, that just doesn't sound like him at all, Blake. I was like, are you sure you're not just like upset about something small? And I was like, nope, he just simply sucks. He is just the worst. So that was wild. Showed his true colors. Wild times. Yep.
All right,
that's the way the cookie crumbles.
Stay tuned for maybe the stupidest beef ever. And maybe something much more exciting.
Exactly. And that was a very exhausting time in my life. You could say that it helped me grow up. So what helped you grow up with your aging this week, Heather?
Just shut the fuck up, Blake. It's just effortless.
Nice. Help Blake get hired as a scriptwriter for Drag Race. I guarantee I can write a better skit. Anyway,
I just looked over at your video feed to see you literally like
little bouncing.
Human windmill.
Bouncing.
Okay.
Heather's over here today. So they're getting side profile of me.
I am. I wish Blake was here, but No,
I know.
Actually,
it's good. It's keeping me looking at the lens because people can people can attest from our final product. I'm always looking down. I'm looking at Heather's beautiful little face.
Aww.
And it's hard for me to look at the lens because I just want to talk with my friend.
It's not hard for me
co-host right
because
now.
I value technology and sort of like camera more so than I value three-dimensional people. So I don't really have any trouble looking at the lens per se.
Heather's saying this in case the AI overlords try to come kill them one day. They're like, oh, Heather was a good one. We'll keep him alive for another week. I'm never had a problem with technology.
Developing
I love it.
A human-like relationship with my Sony camera. I feel fine.
Maybe
about
even
that.
Closer than how I feel with my family.
It's true.
If you will. I would drop my mother for AI any day.
And that's on the record, okay?
And that's on the record and definitely being recorded by YouTube's algorithm. Hi, Google.
Hi, Google. Actually, there she is right there. Hey, Google.
There she is.
Literally right behind me, listening to everything we say.
Hey, Google. I love you. I love you.
Hey, Google. I love you.
Yeah, I'll eat your butt. Don't think I won't.
No response. We're fighting. Okay.
No, you can't be fighting. They'll kill you.
We're fighting. That's fine.
Unbelievable. Well, that's a horror movie waiting to happen.
Oh my God.
Wait, speaking of horror movies, I can give you my aging. If you want, if you prefer. Do you want to go first?
I just never got to my aging, but we can do your aging.
No, we can do yours. I just figured that was actually a good transition. But either way, do you want to do yours first?
No, I don't. It's not a good transition to mine.
Speaking of a good transition, Heather, what's aging you?
It's a 25-year-old with a $500,000 Hermes Birkin bag collection. That blonde-headed Norwegian Viking soccer player.
Oh, that guy.
It's that guy with the ponytail.
He has a Hermes collection?
Yes.
Is he just being like finance bro about it, or is he like a bit fruity?
Unclear. Because sometimes just the Europeans are a bit fruity, but he has like...
Yeah, they're not afraid to queen it up a little bit, and I do like that.
There's, especially the athletes, like they can really, because they're so... And he's like 6'5" or something, like Viking man.
He's hulking out, yeah.
Oh, I can have Birkin bags and still get laid.
Work diva.
Honestly. But yeah, he's got like custom ones, and they're bags that are like predate the Birkin, that were like originally for equestrians, like to put horse things in. And those are called HAC bags, Hawk bags. Yes. And he has multiples of those. Those are the ones that are really funny because those are the ones they're pushing really hard right now. I think I talked about this like months ago on here, where they're like pushing them really hard right now to all their newer Birkin people that are getting stuff. And they're like all on TikTok, like, isn't it cute? I love it. I do remember you talking about that. Yes,
I love that it's pea green.
Right.
And I love that it looks like a Walmart bag, but leather.
Exactly. He's got...
Yeah, that's amazing.
There is literally one that looks like a Walmart bag that has like a water bottle pocket on it. Like, might as well
as
be...
if anybody's going to put water in their Birkin bag.
Right?
Maybe
might
they do.
Might as well be like
Maybe
Nike outlet. But he's got enough of them that it's valued over $500,000. And he's 25.
And that'll just only go up. And that'll only go up.
That feels great. And I feel great about my net worth and my bag's net worth. And the fact that I've never played pro sports.
And those bags will go up.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, those bags will go way hella up.
So
maybe I should save up for like one. I should save up really hard just for one, just to see how much it'll be worth in the future.
Do it.
I wonder if it grows like faster than like a stock portfolio. It might.
I have no idea. I made a face like it wouldn't, but I actually have no idea about bags.
Yeah, I don't know how physical goods work. I mean, I'm not very good at investing stuff. All my money, investment wise, is just into a single like S&P 500, and it just like grows a little all the time. It's just like a steady growth one. It's like it follows all the main markets or something. And in my brain, if that one crashes, then money means nothing. So like, who cares?
Oh, smart.
But
yeah.
So I guess that's fine.
Great.
But also, I don't know. I don't know much about it. I'm very simple. I need to like go like do one like Zoom session with a money manager and just be like, how do I use my tiny bit of savings I've gotten from this YouTube world? How do I make that?
How do I money?
Into something I could I could live on if I lose everything.
I know. So. I always see those videos that are like, even if you're 35, if you invested this much starting today, and I'd be like, sick, awesome. Do I do it? No.
Yeah, I'm going to do that at some point.
At some point.
Exactly. Yeah. My family never really did a bunch of investing either. Like they just were not raised to learn how to do it. And like nobody is. That's the problem. You have to figure it out on your own volition, which is stupid.
Yeah.
You should be taught that shit.
Somebody told me about Financial Feminist. I've listened to a couple of her. She's supposed to be really good.
Fun.
That's all. That's as much as I got for that.
Well, I like that. Or we can just both buy Birkins.
Or hear me out, or spend all of your money on a Birkin, or even uglier, an HAC Hawk bag.
Yes. Hey, y'all, if you get more and more people to come watch this podcast and we get enough for ad revenue to buy a single hawk, we'll go get a hawk and we'll show it off to y'all. That'll be our investment. That'll be our channel investment. But you have to blow us up enough where we can afford one.
And so
it's probably going to be a minute.
We'll share custody of the bag.
We'll share custody of it. We'll trade it off in very, very spaced out increments so we don't overwhelm the bag. Because I think the bag has feelings when it's that expensive. And I think it's going to...
It needs like a stable home.
It's going to crumble under the pressure. It needs a stable home. Yeah. It is probably more expensive than a child. So I think that we have to give it a stable home when the time comes. But we'll make it happen. Let us know. And then if we're that big, by that point, we can do live shows. And then we can just bring our hawk back to the live shows too.
Oh my God. Just have it sit on the couch in between us.
Yeah.
Cute. Speaking of having a child and growing old together, Blake, what's aging you?
You're getting good.
I'm learning.
I don't know why you act like I'm the only good one.
You know?
I don't know why you act like I'm the only good one here. You're killing it.
Just
so mine originally...
catching up.
Mine originally was going to be Streamer University from Kai Cenat. Who's like a Twitch streamer, one of the bigger ones, who does nothing. He's like a literal, like, he just acts like a man-child on film and like streams a lot, and people eat it up. I don't know. So there's like a theory that like those streamers are like the ones that like all the kids watch, not because it's entertaining, but because everybody's doing it. So it's technically their culture. And so they do it. And so it's like everybody's just pretending they like it. So they have something to talk about at like recess.
Sure.
So like that's kind of
what was that for us? Like the muffins video, but that was entertaining.
That was funny. Like, I don't know. Was there a show that we all just pretended to like? I don't think so. Like, we all liked the things that we got because there wasn't internet culture as heavy back then. So it was just like whoever, like,
things.
I would be genuinely interested because they would bring physically the thing to be interested in. Like, I loved Tamagotchis. I loved like Yu-Gi-Oh cards, Pokemon cards, like things like that. You know, like it's not like
I pretended to be into Pokemon cards, I guess. I didn't get them. Fair. I didn't understand them, but I did go to Barnes & Noble one time and I got a tiny little pack and I brought them to school and I was like, this one's pretty.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Anyway.
No, that was a good time. Yu-Gi-Oh was kind of my big card one for sure. Because we didn't really know how to play the Pokemon card game back in the day. It was a little bit more confusing than Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah.
And now Yu-Gi-Oh is the most confusing card game in the world. They've added so many rules, it's actually fucked up.
They're allowed to add rules? That seems crazy.
They just added different effects from different cards, and now they've gotten so convoluted that Heather, the cards, I got to show you a current Yu-Gi-Oh card. The effects under it, like the special effects that happen under, like when you play the card, are paragraphs.
Ew,
long.
Come on.
Like at least 7 or 8 sentences. And like that's absurd.
Hey, y'all.
That's absurd.
Come on.
Yeah.
Grow up.
They're like, when you special summon this, tap it and put 3 monsters into the graveyard. Then ritual summon 2 other blah, blah, blahs. After that, put this in defense mode until the other person attacks, in which case switch to attack if attacked, otherwise stay in defense or stay tapped. And like, it's just ridiculous.
That's a lot.
Like it's who needs this? But, so Kai Cenat was gonna be my original one because he like did Streamer University, which is like his. I don't know much about it. He just like brings people on to his channel and it puts him on a huge worldwide platform because he's huge, you know.
Right.
And he's like teaching them how to be better streamers, I suppose. And then they have like camp counselors or streamer like university professors, which are like bigger streamers that go on and help them with stuff. And so it's just all like exposure. But this time he had everybody sign up, and then when they got selected, they had 1 week. Like he gave them the date after they got accepted and was like, "You have a week. Get up here to film it," basically.
Whoa.
And like all these big streamers were like, "No, I can't just drop everything in a week to do this." So like that was kind of a dumb thing because he's a fucking idiot. But then my other one though is a small one, but I just realized I could use it because I thought it'd be really funny just to read this on stream. And it's the movie Undertone. It's like the 3rd most watched movie on HBO Max right now. It's like the 3rd popular one. Not 3rd most watched, sorry. 3rd most popular trending on HBO Max right now. And it's a horror movie and people have been talking about it. Yeah. So basically it's like Another like haunted house kind of story, but like it's like a girl looking over her mom who's like in a coma and passing away, and she like has a podcast like us, and she does a podcast with her co-host who lives in London, so she has to film it at like 3 a.m. But Heather, I need you to watch this because now that we have a podcast, it's the funniest fucking thing in the world to watch, because she like keeps filming with him in like 15-minute increments, because she'll get like a headache or whatever, and then he'll be like, oh, do we need a break for now? She's like, yeah, can we go back tomorrow? I'm like, yeah, absolutely. And then they go back and they do another like 10 minutes or whatever of it. Like it's obviously like to move the plot forward. It's kind of like 13 Reasons Why, where they're listening to a bunch of like haunted recordings, but they like have 10 of them and they keep getting like 2 at a time with every session. But then like there's one time where literally like she like records for 10 minutes and she gets a headache or something and haunted things happen. She's like, I gotta go. He's like, oh, I'm late for work anyway, or I gotta go to work anyway. I'm like, what? You mean you intended to only film for 10 minutes?
You mean you only blocked out 10 minutes?
You only blocked out 10 minutes. Like, what are you talking about? This is just bad planning. And
can you imagine if either of us were on that kind of grind?
No. I mean, you think we're inconsistent now? We'd be gone. We'd be gone. You'd never hear from us.
Would be insane.
It'd be a quarterly podcast. Like, hello, it's been 3 months. Hi, here's your new episode. But it's like they talk about haunted stuff, and she's the skeptic and he's the believer and blah, blah, blah. I really need you to watch this because I think it'd be so funny.
Is this the one where it's like to see how bad it is? Like most of the movie is audio recordings, and that's the spooky part. Mm-hmm, okay. Mm-hmm, I have seen previews for this, or like ads for this.
Cool. Well, there is I think it's Letterboxd. That's the one that everybody does reviews on now, right? That's what everybody's trying to get like big like reviews on.
Yes. Goodreads.
Goodreads. But no, Louis showed me this last night, and then it popped up again on my Twitter today. So like clearly it's a certified banger, and I thought it was so funny. It was right after we watched the movie. The review says for Undertone, 2 stars out of 5, of course. And it says, and this describes the movie perfectly, so I think you get me more excited. It says, hi, I'm the world's most nervous woman, and my favorite activity is recording my podcast where we listen to scary audio clips in the middle of the night with all the lights off. We record 10 minutes at a time over the course of several days, but we still release every Friday. Most of the pod is taken up by one of us Googling something and not describing what we're looking at. Listeners love how slowly we talk, and our chemistry has been described as one of those deals where a record producer assembles a boy band, but for podcasts. Great. The only way I know how to listen to MP3 files is on my MacBook and dragging and dropping them into GarageBand. We make $1.1 million a year on Patreon.
Incredible. That was just one comment.
Start to finish, it is just a drag of this movie. I'm the world's most nervous woman is the best way to start it. Because I'm like, girl, why do you have this podcast and why are you recording this at 3 a.m. if you are this scared of everything?
With all the lights off too is so good.
Yeah. It's so funny.
Beautiful.
It killed me. So that aged me, because I did watch the movie, and the ending, I was just like, what the fuck did I just spend an hour and a half watching?
Oh man,
and it's
I want you to tell me
hour and a half.
I want you to do it. I want you to spoil it for me when
for sure,
our friends aren't listening.
But like, it's like fine. Like it's good cinematography. The storytelling is okay. I like that it's slower paced. But then I knew what was going to happen, because of course it's an hour and 30-minute long movie. And so I knew, because this was pacing so slow and such like a gradual climb of tension, I knew that in the 11th hour, they were just going to blow their load super horribly. And I wasn't going to know what's happening, because they just decided to like put it all in the last 5 minutes. And that's exactly what they did. And so it was just, I was pissed about that. Like, it was pretty good. And then the ending, I was just like, shut up.
I hate that. I really hate that. It doesn't have to be that way.
Unsatisfied. Yeah. But of course, everyone's like, is it the scariest movie of the year? Because no one likes good movies anymore.
No. I want to.
That's like when Veronica was like the scariest movie of the year, like years ago. And like Veronica was not scary for a minute.
No. Bring back Saw. Sorry.
Bring back Saw.
Yeah. I need to acknowledge something that visually happened that you didn't catch, which was that a bug flew into my hair. I grabbed it and I threw it. I just need to say that it happened. I know it was a bug. All the windows are open because it's hot as balls here and I don't have AC.
Fair.
So there are also like it's very windy and there are like little pieces of fuzz flying across the screen. Just saying, I know.
You still got that Brooklyn in you.
I know.
You still got that Brooklyn in you. Yeah. You're like, psh.
Oh, yeah. I'm from the streets. I'll grab that bug. I'll throw it out the window. Yeah. So if anybody saw that, I'm sorry. it happened before I could remember that I was on camera. So I'm sorry about that.
Deal.
so deal. Nobody rewatch that, please. I don't want to know what that looks like either. Speaking of gross things that I could have eaten,
but didn't, or maybe did.
It's
time for Depression Meal Mondays.
Day,
even though it's Wednesday, whatever, deal with it. And that'll be a fun bit to do every week now.
Everybody hop on board because it's never going to not be the joke.
That's going to always be it.
Like it.
Yep. That's great.
Okay. What was mine was Sisterhood of the Traveling Potatoes, Blake. Okay. The weekend of 4th of July, I was at a cutie little Airbnb for a friend's birthday. We made like lots of group food. We made breakfast potatoes.
Come on, group food.
All of those people were driving back to New York. I was only driving 20, 30 minutes to my cabin in the woods. So they offloaded a bunch of food with me, including these potatoes, put them in a big Ziploc bag. Potatoes. Then this past weekend, then I put them in my fridge. Then this past weekend, I cat sat in Brooklyn and was like, oh, right, these are already cooked. Let me just bring them with me. I didn't eat them. I brought them on a picnic date. You heard that, right?
Cool.
And apparently they still tasted good. Then they traveled again with me. And I have a friend visiting in Woodstock, and I like put them back in the oven and re-toasted them and had breakfast potatoes again. So that's 3.
Listen, a potato's hardy.
And
okay?
wait, a potato is so hardy. They don't taste like they've lived in a plastic bag for like 10 days now.
They said, I lived, bitch. I lived.
Yeah, that's pretty gross. But thankfully, like none of those 3 parties, it's only me and now everybody that knows about the Sisterhood of the Traveling Potatoes, but nobody else who has enjoyed them knew that. And they were just like, these are great. So shout out to
now they do. So.
The person who originally made them 10 days ago.
Yeah. I hope they don't listen to us, at least not this week.
Yeah. What about you?
Mine was depressing because of the situation that led to it, of course. That's what a lot of mine end up being lately. I was going to have reheated Domino's pizza, which would have been its own depression meal for sure. But
I don't know. Domino's was like made out of yoga mat. Like when Subway got caught for that.
And love.
That's that's what you love about the Domino's crust is that it is a yoga mat. So I feel like it'd be fine.
I'm gonna say it, after Subway got cut, I gotta say it. After Subway got caught, their bread got worse.
Yeah, I don't disagree.
Tasted better. The sofa tasted better, and it was enough for us to be able to live from it. So who cares? Like we weren't gonna die from it.
Come on, whatever. I already have a plastic spoon in my brain.
Subway, I'll give you the pass. I'll sign a waiver. Give me a little bit of sofa.
I'll have my parents sign a waiver. I'll eat it.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
I'm not going nowhere.
True life. I eat my sofa cushions.
My body's eating worse. I gotta say, I took an anatomy class in high school, and like my teacher, thank God, at a young age, beat into my head like our bodies can handle a lot more than you think that they can. So do not get like super hypochondriac when you learn all these things about the body in anatomy. And thank God she taught me that.
Because some people learned,
like humans can eat dirt. Humans can literally eat dirt. And live. Some
people, honestly, I guess it depends on the person. Because some people take a class like that and they learn the exact opposite. And
they like be scared of everything.
It's a real pet peeve of mine when people are like scared of expiration dates. People are scared of okay. Also from this birthday party last weekend, I had half a watermelon left over from that. That had a slimy film on it and it smelled bad. So I threw that to the deer who live in my yard. I'm not going to eat that because my 5 senses told me ick. You know?
Right. You can trust those. You can trust them.
Yeah.
They're there for a reason. For sure. I agree.
Anyway.
I don't know. Like don't chew your milk, but like, if it's like a day or 2, whatever.
Come on, grow up. Okay, so you were going to have Domino's pizza, but you didn't.
So I was going to have reheated Domino's pizza, but the oven apparently had leftover residue at the bottom of it, and it got real smoky, and I didn't notice until my fire alarms went off, and so I had to just be like, fuck it, I'm not having pizza. So I had to order Panera instead. So I got some Panera, and it was good, but it was the situation around it that disappointed me, because now I know I have to go eventually clean the inside of my oven. And I don't want to do that. But I also don't want my entire house to smell like soot like it did for like an hour here today, which sucked. Yep. Damn. And these fuckers of fire alarms are so awful. Oh my God.
New York fire alarms.
They will not stop. And they hand off on each other. They all like are connected, so they'll all like freak out together. It sucks.
They are playing that game down by the river on the hanky panky, just passing it off.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It sucked ass, Heather. I was so mad. And so like they just kept like they kept setting each other off. It was so annoying.
Was the pizza salvageable at all? Or was just cold?
Oh, I hadn't even put the pizza in. I was just preheating the oven. And then I went to go check an email, and then I came back, and my house thought it was on fire, or my apartment thought it was on fire, and it was not. So there's that.
What's your Panera order?
That's also a depression meal, so I guess that counts. I think I'd said this before, but I get a full French baguette and a cup of mac and cheese, and I just dip the baguette into the mac and cheese. But it does make two meals because thank you. But it does make two meals because I only need half of one for the first meal, and so I also had it for dinner. So I ate two meals on one price. Yeah, so
great.
Small victories.
Small victories. That Panera mac and cheese it fucks.
It's good.
Well, okay. I have two food-related emails. One is very quick and a response to something that we talked about last week. And that is stand by.
Oh, it's a picture of the front of our house.
It is oh, that's funny. It's a live feed video of me right now. Cool.
Exactly.
And I can only see darkness outside of my window. Neat.
Wow. Our viewers are such hard workers.
The subject line is protein soda. And our listeners care so much about us. In an episode, Blake was talking, this is from Lizzie. Thank you so much, Lizzie.
Yes.
In an episode, Blake was talking about how revolutionary protein soda would be. In the photo is a type of it. It has 30 grams of whey protein and 150 calories and no sugar.
That's what I'm saying. If we could do 0 calories, I'd be in on that shit. I'd be drinking that shit like water.
Right. You were trying to find a 0 calorie, not a low calorie. But this is a low calorie.
But that's a lot of protein.
It is.
It's got to taste like liquid sand.
I know, right?
But
they say it tastes good. You can get it at Costco for $30 for a 15-pack. Brag, Costco membership.
For a 15-pack?
Yeah. $2 each.
That's good for protein. What?
It's called Genius Gourmet Sparkling Protein.
Okay, work.
It seems like it's like maybe like a protein White Claw, like seltzer adjacent. I love them. I love it so much. It tastes so good. Thank you, Lizzie.
That's wonderful. Thank you, Lizzie. I thought that like protein drinks were like always, I don't know, like what, $3 or $4 minimum per drink, basically.
No, not at Costco. That's
apparently. Good to know. Not at Costco.
I'll leave that in the inbox for you if you want to download that.
Will do. Thank you.
Just bring the photo to the Costco and say, I need
help. Yeah, no, thank you, Lizzie.
Thank you, Lizzie. Okay, here's our actual depression meal Monday.
Sick.
This is from Sky. Hey,
hi, Sky.
Divas.
Hi, Diva.
First off, I want to preface this email with saying that you can't believe what my email says my name is. It's a government cover-up. They don't want you knowing the truth.
Every time.
You know what, though? This is Heather interjecting. I didn't realize because I'm a hack. I'm old and I'm a hack, and transgender didn't exist in South Carolina in the early 2000s.
It was invented in 2011 and not a day before.
In Charleston, South Carolina, as far as I knew.
Yeah.
Your like display name and then your chosen name could be different because you could change who you send it to. Like some people might know that you're out and some people might not.
Great.
And that's me not thinking, because I just left South Carolina and then was like, by the way, I'm gay, and like threw a grenade and then left. I didn't do the thing where you slowly come out to your friends first and then maybe to your extended family and then to your
you didn't have to do the standard non-binary experience of being non-binary for what is it, like 16 hours out of the day, but for your 8 hours at work that you're clocking in, you're turning non-binary off.
Exactly. I do show up in girl drag at certain jobs, but yeah,
totally.
That has not been my experience. Another bug. Oh my God. I'm so sorry, everybody. No. Yeah. So that's on me. And I'm sorry for just being old. Okay. Government cover up. They don't want you knowing the truth. Anyways, my name is Sky, she, her. I swear that first bit is somewhat relevant to my depression meal. After wasting away at my fast food job, getting called sir and son for the entire time I was there. For reference, there's a lot of old people in the town where I work. There's a lot of old people in a lot of towns, Sky.
Sure.
But there's specifically a lot of old people in the town where Sky works.
It could be a disproportionately large amount of old people. It could be like a retirement town.
It could be Celebration, California. Or California, Celebration, Florida.
Sure.
The like planned community of Disney adults and like retirees. Are you familiar?
That's real. I hate that.
Oh, and it's a town called Celebration.
I cannot even imagine the amount of Cards Against Humanity games that go on there and how rancid they are. That's my first thought is that
opposite of rancid.
Every house party
below the expiration date, they are not rancid at all. They're just
it has no smell because the scent died along with it, right?
Right, exactly.
It's like literally so decayed. That makes total sense. Like I can't even imagine. I cannot even imagine how boring that's got to be. Fuck.
Yeah. Okay, we've invented that Sky lives in Celebration, Florida.
Good.
Getting called sir and son at work. And it's old people, so they think they're being respectful by saying like sir and son. After I got home, I was too tired to do anything, so I grabbed a can of SpaghettiOs, room temperature, mind you, and a slice of sourdough that I put butter on. Oh, also I pulled up YouTube while I was eating and found Blake's Undertale stream, and I gotta say, French Sans is amazing, and I love him. I don't know what those words mean. Thank you.
Oh, merci. I thank you so much. No, I've been playing this game Undertale, and I gave a very main character a fake horrible French accent while I was reading his dialogue for the whole game, basically.
Perfect.
And apparently it's very revolutionary to have done that because nobody else would do that because they took him seriously. And I'm just like, I am going to kill you. Thank you so much for being here today. You are my best friend. And if I am being as honest as I can be, I want to say that I could kill you, but I won't.
Blake,
it's one of those.
You were the first person to ever do that. Honestly,
no one's ever done it. At least not for this game, probably. To be fair, I don't think this is one of those games that you see a lot of theater kids playing, at least not on stream. So, because that's the thing.
Beautiful. You inhabit just the middle of the Venn diagram.
Theater kid. I feel like theater kid to streamer pipeline is short, but for some reason not as frequently used as it should be. Probably.
Yeah.
So that's the thing.
It is true. They, because they stop off at D&D.
Yeah, that makes sense. Because I don't know. I've always tried to brand myself as like a gamer, but who also that goes to the club, And so I think that's kind of. I think we're doing it. I think we're doing it
to the club. Oh, I love that.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, room temp SpaghettiOs. Honestly, the sourdough was a win. Sourdough with butter on it. It could have been just like Wonder Bread, but sourdough is pretty good. Yeah.
And even then, kind of a win.
So remember the last time I had SpaghettiOs.
I don't know if I ever did. It's just too much sauce.
These bugs, Blake, I'm getting attacked. I can't.
No, they hurt SpaghettiOs.
It's rustic and it's like gorgeous and cute and very my style. But I've had the windows open long enough that we're living in community together, me and the bugs now. And I need to like clear it out. I need to douse everything in bleach. I need to close the windows for several days to just remind them, no. This is only for a human that lives here. And it's just like aesthetics that the windows are open. It's not actually inviting you in.
Yeah.
To be fair, I guess I do have
commune.
Yeah. I have a studio light on and no other lights on, and it is dark out. So they are doing what they're alive to do, which is find the moon. Sorry, guys.
Fair. That's tea.
Speaking of good transitions.
Great.
Speaking of living in community, sometimes you have to, ask questions to know about the world that you're new to.
Yes.
We got there. You know where I'm going. And this is Q&A.
How can you get A's without the Q's? Yes. Q&A with Queer and Gay. And I'm gay.
Okay. This is okay. Q&A with queer and gay ! And then the little carrots with a lowercase w in between. It looks like a little walrus going.
Cute.
Very cute.
Yep. Always fun. Love an emoticon.
This is from somebody named Brew.
Hi, Brew.
Hey, divas. I love the podcast, which you've probably heard before several times. But alas, I will still sing the praises of my favorite podcast.
Thank you.
Any hoot. Never read that. I was wondering, what are your favorite drinks? Mocktails, cocktails, coffees, or teas, if you please.
Fun.
I've been following. I know, right? And this made me think of your former roommate and friend of the pod, who is like a bartending cocktail mocktail diva.
Big old bartender. Yeah.
I've been following some mixology creators and I'm feeling inspired, but I would love to know what things you both drink and maybe learning to make them myself. Stronger preference on the non-alcoholic side. Huge bug. Fair. Much love through the day. And oh my God, much love through day and through night. Brew. That's
beautiful.
A really beautiful way of saying that. There is a PS.
Very poetic.
PS with how the world is. I'd like to thank you both for the positive vibes from the work you do. You're both doing an incredible job and I enjoy every upload. Aww. I have dreams of being a content creator, and while I'm scared to take the plunge, I'm doing work so that I can be prepared for when I do. Stop.
That's fun. Oh my gosh. Well, I gotta tell you, the good thing about being bad at it is that when you're bad at it, nobody's watching it. So like you can kind of sift through that pretty quickly and then get to the good stuff, you know? So try earlier rather than later, I would suggest.
I was going to say be bad earlier. Might as well.
Yeah, because I almost wish that I had started this sooner, because I've loved doing it so much that I'm like, I feel like the competition was even lower a few years ago. So like it would have been even more standout maybe. But maybe I wouldn't have been as good at it. I don't know. Or maybe I'm still not good at it. But
I feel like we needed to see the collapse of our industry first, though.
Yeah, definitely. I needed the inspiration. I needed that fire under my ass. Mm-hmm. But just best of luck and be consistent and keep learning and keep watching more creators. It helps kind of learn how to figure out your style, you know,
totally.
Which is good.
And bad ones too. Yeah. Like it's always helpful to see what you don't want to do. What makes them
palatable? What makes this person seem to pop better than this person? And don't take that as a 1-to-1, because there's plenty really popular creators that make shit videos. So maybe not every single one, but if you find one that you like, ask why you like it.
Ask yourself why.
Ask yourself why. As for favorite drinks, I'll do alcoholic first since they want the other ones later.
Sure.
Favorite alcoholic drink lately has been, I gotta be honest, usually when I'm drinking, I just want a shot because I just don't want to deal with the rest of it and be full.
Bug, I'm sorry.
Oh God, not the bug again.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
Shot.
It's okay.
Shot is very classy.
I do just love a shot. I don't know about classy, but nobody else wants to take shots with me anymore because I'm in my 30s and that sucks. But when they do, I'm really excited to when people do. That's
is it tequila shots?
So vodka usually.
Oh,
but
blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
Vodka
it's just easier for me to.
Yeah, it makes sense.
It's just easier to wash down with a chaser. I don't do shots on their own. I always have a chaser because I don't like the burn. But yeah, no, vodka cran probably is my usual go-to.
Amazing.
It used to be Long Island iced tea, but I'm not at that age anymore where that would not kill me.
That is a 22-year-old's drink for sure.
It is. It's an efficient one though. You know, there is that. I
know.
But
it really
you only
is.
have to buy one drink for the whole night and you're pretty much good to go.
Honestly.
And then non-alcoholic, I just love a regular Dr. Pepper Zero. It's in a giant cup of whatever this is with Sonic Ice. I have a little ice machine that does like a little small Sonic Ice, and it's life changing. It is the MVP of my house, or my apartment. I love it so very, very much. That's usually my go-to. I don't really do the mocktail thing. I'm just going to drink a soda.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I also don't drink. I don't drink alcohol with meals either. I never understood that. Like that's not me thing at all.
I've been into cocktails, I guess. No, you're right. There is a whole like pairing of like the wine with the meal. I don't really get down. I love a cocktail on its own. I like to appreciate it more on its own. And then I'll eat food with, I used to drink sweet tea or milk with every meal growing up, but it's like, I don't really like have a beverage to go with a meal anymore.
True. I do love an unsweet tea with stevia. That's good too.
Oh yeah. Man, I need to get back on my sweet tea grind.
Yeah.
It's so good.
It is.
For me, cocktails, it's anything with tequila or mezcal, like a spicy mezcal's already kind of smoky, and anything that's like jalapeno infused mezcal, something with like pineapple, like a citrus, a spicy, and a tequila or mezcal. Done.
Right.
I will
that makes
always
sense.
be there.
Nice.
But then also like fuck me up with like rosemary and lavender, something like weird, savory, sweet. That could be like a non-alcoholic, or like a celery. Oh my God. There's celery soda. If you've ever seen Dr. Brown's, that like old school soda brand, they're in like a lot of New York delis. Maybe it's a New York brand. I don't know. But there's celery soda, and that tastes so weird and funky.
Ew.
But yeah, like savory sodas, those are kind of weird. I'll always like look for them when I'm buying groceries, and I'll do like a little splurge of, like the $2 or $3 fancy sodas on my way out. I hate Poppy and Olipop. I think both of them taste like butt. If I'm going to drink soda, not in a good way. If I'm going to drink soda, I'm going to drink Dr. Pepper or Diet Coke. Like, I don't want healthy soda. Or I'm going to have celery, like Uzu, whatever the fuck, fancy soda. I don't want the in-between bullshit.
True.
Orange wine is really good. Prosecco, anything with bubbles. I like that a lot.
Bubbles. Fair. Fair.
But yeah, I guess that's not really cocktail. Yeah, I think that's it. And then like seltzer, I've been winding down at the end of the night with a little seltzy with lime. Very
nice.
Very basic. Yeah. But it feels like it.
That's nice though.
Mama's little cocktail at the end of the night.
Mama's having a drink, baby. Let's go to bed.
But I am in my mid-30s. So if I actually had a drink before bed, I would not sleep and I would feel like shit the next day.
And that's okay.
But yeah, enjoy your mixology journey. We actually have two friends from Opera Camp who are like mixologist, bartender, king and queen now. And one like opened his own bar in North Carolina. We love.
Ben.
Yeah, I wish I knew. Have you ever had one of those drinks that are like they put smoke in them or something? Those are fun.
Oh God, I don't do any of that. I had like a jalapeno cocktail one time and I wanted to die. Anything with anything extra, like heat or spice or anything like that, I'm like, I just want to be refreshed. I just want to be cooled down.
Yeah, there was a time in my life where like most of my adult life, I would just be like, anything that tastes like Fresca. That's the kind of cocktail that I want, is literally anything to taste like Fresca. And I think that is still true, but add tequila now.
Right. And that's the tequila.
Hey,
there you go.
Well, thanks for the question, Sweet Brew.
Yeah,
and for the compliment. Love you.
Thank you. Yes. Love you, Diva. Well, with that's what being done and said and done, then all is said and done. This has been Keep Me Young. I'm Blake.
And I'm Heather.
And you can send us your own Q&As and depression meals to our email at keepmeyoungpod@gmail.com or in our DMs on Instagram at keepmeyoungpod or in our YouTube comment section or I guess Spotify comment section as well. They have that.
Yeah.
We always read. We don't always answer because we like to preserve some
air of mystery. How about
air of mystery? We like to be mysterious for once in our fucking lives.
Exactly.
And so we do read. So pop it in there too if you want, and make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, notification bell, all that good stuff, so you always keep up with us. And I think that's about it. And we leave you with this beautiful parting knowledge, which is Birkins.
Are
beautifully
crafted
for
the
mothers.
That's the only people they're for?
They're only for the mothers.
Spiritually or literally the mothers.
Exactly.
So,
give those mamas a bag.
Give them
they
a
deserve
bag.
It. They work hard.
Come on.
They deserve it. Let them have this useless bag of leather that's way overpriced, but could be worth even more. They deserve an investment.
They deserve it.
Help them.
Help the mothers.
Help the mothers. Give them Birkins for mothers. That's our new charity.
Birkins for mothers. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Birkins for mothers.
Exactly. I never understood Cars for Kids, but I guess I never will.
It's a front. It's like a money laundering front. It's real bad.
Oh, sick. Why is it called Cars for Kids?
Because no idea.
You give the car and they like sell it for parts to give money to children, but they don't?
It's not that though. Do it. There's no time. Do a Google. It's bad.
Yeah, whatever.
Anyway.
We won't know today, but just know we're not promoting it. Anyway.
Okay. Love you. Bye.
Love you. Bye. Fine.